Except there's a difference between me and Sexy.
And me. Just three of us.
Hey guys, it's Matthew joining you once again.
Are you Scots Irish?
And we're now going to do my next game of Card Sharks. Ronnie is still my champion with $49,600. And today he's elected to take on Tim McClelland. Anyways, you guys know how to play, so I want to officially welcome Tim to this. I think this is the first time I've had Tim as a player on Card Sharks. First question goes to the champ, that's you, Ronnie, and once again the game is thinking of a number between 0 and 100.
Okay. Let me just be creative with this one. Why not? Let's go with my age, 36.
Tim, higher or lower than 36?
Let's go higher.
Okay. And the actual number is 80. It is higher. 80. Okay, Tim, this is your question, or not your question, but your card. It is a 6. You can play it or change it.
Let's go ahead and change it.
All right, the 6 becomes a 7.
Well, we'll still go with the odds go higher.
Higher than a 7. Oh no, it's a 4. Free shot for you, Ronnie. An eighth! Lower than an eighth? A 4. Higher than a 4. A 5. You say higher? Higher than a 5. A 6.
You know what? I'm going to stop right there.
All right, putting you one card away from game 1. Second question goes to you, Tim. We surveyed 100 divorced men in their 40s, Tim. And we asked them, did you take a new date out to a nicer place than your ex? How many of these divorced men said yes, they took a new date to a nicer place than the ex?
I don't know, probably not that much. I'm going to just go and say maybe 25.
25 of 100 divorced men said they took a new date out to a nicer place than their ex. Ronnie, where do you take your wife out?
Well, I take her out a lot to the movies. We've been to the top of the John Hancock building one time. Yeah, we go out a lot of places. You know, we spend a lot of time together.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I think this is a good question for both of us because Tim is already a little over 40. I'm getting close there. So, I'm going to go higher.
Going higher. The actual number of these divorced men who took a date out to a nicer place than the ex is 39, just a little higher. 39. Ronnie, add that 6.
Can I please change the card?
You certainly can. The 6 is now an ace!
Lower!
For the first game of the match, lower than the ace, a king! Tim, it's make or break for you.
Thank you.
First question goes to you, Ronnie.
Okay.
Ronnie, we asked 100 plumbers. If your brother-in-law called you for service in the middle of the night, would you charge him for the service? How many of these plumbers said yes, they would charge their own brother-in-law for service in the middle of the night?
Oh, that would be cold. That would be a cold thing to do. I must say, that's going to be like a medium low number. I'm going to say 25.
Say that again?
25.
Okay. 25? You said 25?
Yes.
Okay, 25 of 100 plumbers said they would charge their own brother-in-law for service in the middle of the night. Tim, higher or lower than 25?
Well, if I was in that position, I'd probably give him a discount, maybe. I wouldn't charge him full price. I'd probably give him a discount, but I think that number's just going to be slightly higher.
Going higher. And the actual number of these plumbers who would charge their own brother-in-law is 36, just a little higher. Good logic, Tim. Your card is a queen.
Alright, good card. We'll go lower.
Lower than a queen, a 7.
gonna freeze.
All right. Not giving Ronnie a chance. Second question is yours, Tim. Oh, no. What a bunch of wimps, whatever this answer is.
Uh-oh.
Lay it on us.
Tim, we asked 100 bartenders. Has a customer told you, if my wife calls, tell her I'm not here? Has a customer told you, if my wife calls, tell her I'm not here? How many of these bartenders said, yes, the customer told them, if my wife calls, tell her I'm not here?
I don't really. I mean, I've heard it being said before, but it's probably not a common thing. I'm going to go with a very low number on that. I'm going to say 20.
20 of 100 bartenders said a customer has told them that phrase. Ronnie, higher or lower than 20?
That's a good number. I'm going to go a little higher.
Ronnie, did you ever try that?
No, I've never been to a bar before. Believe it.
Right on. The actual number of bartenders who were told that is 94. That is without a doubt the most surprising and idiotic answer I've ever heard. 94 people say that. Had a customer say that if the wife calls, tell her I'm not here. Holy jeez, those customers are real dicks, I tell you.
Conducted.
Yeah, where were they?
Yeah.
Those customers are real dicks, I tell you. Ronnie, your card is a 7.
It's a 7. I'm going to go ahead and change it, please.
Okay, when you win the question, you can change the base card. The 7 is now a 9.
Okay. Lower than a 9.
Lower than a 9? Oh no, it's a queen. Excuse me. Tim, chance for you a 7. You have to play it.
Gotta go with the odds. Go higher.
Higher than a 7? An 8. 7 plus 1.
I'm going to go ahead and say the next card's higher.
Okay, taking a chance. Higher than an 8? It's a 9.
No more chances. I'm going to freeze.
Okay. Putting you one card away, and the tables a turn. Third question goes to you, Rodney.
Okay.
I'm afraid to even find out this one. Rodney, we asked 116-year-old boys, would you want to be a girl for a day? How many of these 16-year-old boys said yes, they would want to be a girl for a day?
I'm going to ask this question. Do they actually have a penis? That's all I want to know. Man, what? I'm gonna go with 5.
Okay. 5 of 116-year-old boys said they want to be a girl for a day. Tim, higher or lower than 5?
I have no idea how to respond to that, but I'm going to say that number is even lower than that.
Even lower.
Yeah.
The actual number of these 16-year-old boys who want to be a girl for a day is 16. It is higher, not lower.
What was the number?
16.
Oh, okay.
1-6. Rodney, you have your 9.
I have to change it.
Alright. The 9 becomes an ace!
Lower!
Lower than an ace, a queen. Lower than a queen, a 7. I believe he said free, so that's what I'm going with. Okay. Putting you 2 cards away. Fourth and final question. Someone must win on display of the cards. Tim, we asked 100 men. Have you actually ran into your front door late at night?
Well, obviously they have to be stinking drunk or sleepwalking, one of the two.
That's a good assumption.
I'm going to have to say that it's going to be very low. I'm going to say 15.
15 of 100 men have actually ran into their own front door late at night. Rodney, higher or lower than 15?
I'm going to go, well, I agree with Tim on that, but I think it's a little higher.
Going higher. The actual number of these men who have ran into their front door late at night is 16. Tim, you're off by 1.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, Rodney, here's the situation. You need 2 cards for game 2. You have a 7 of a base card. You can play it or change it. Or you can pass to Tim, and he has to play his 9. He only needs 1 card.
You know what? Tim is a very good player. I have to play this on my own.
All right.
I'm going to change it.
All right. The 7 becomes a 9.
Okay, that's okay. I saw a lot of high cards, so that means I'm going lower.
Lower than a 9? Oh no, a 10, and Tim takes the championship. Or no, he doesn't. He takes the win of his own. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just first.
Going to round 3, only 3 cards will be dealt out, and only 3 questions will be asked. First question goes to you, Rodney.
Okay.
We surveyed 100 men in Portland, Maine. Have you chopped firewood? How many of these men said yes, they have chopped firewood?
Man, chopping firewood. I'm going to go with 35.
35 of 100 Portland, Maine men said they have chopped firewood. Tim, higher or lower than 35?
We're gonna go slightly lower. Slightly lower.
All right, slightly lower. And the actual number of these men who have chopped firewood is 77. It is higher, not lower. And Ronnie, your card is a 10.
Can I change it, please?
Okay, the 10 becomes a 6.
Ooh. Higher.
Higher than a 6? Oh no, a 5. Tim, a chance for you. It is a 10.
Alright, we are going to go lower.
Lower than a 10? Oh no, it's an ace. You would have been sitting pretty.
Wow.
Second question goes to you, Tim. Tim, we asked 100 people, have you been bitten by a dog? How many of these people said yes, they have been bitten by a dog?
3 times.
I'm sure if you have, I personally have it myself, but I'm going to say, maybe a little bit less than half. I'm going to go 45.
45 of 100 people said they have been bitten by a dog. Rodney, higher or lower than 45?
I'm going to say lower.
Going lower. Rodney, have you been bitten by a dog?
Yes, I have.
Oh, wow.
Not a good feeling. I got bit in the face one time by a dog.
Ugh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a minor bite.
The actual number is
1.
39, just a little lower. You won the question, Rodney. You have your 6.
Okay, I'll change the 6.
All right. The 6 becomes a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. A queen. For the game of the match. Lower. It's an 8. And Rodney, you pulled it out.
Right.
Good job for you, Ronnie. You go on again. Tim, you got $100 for winning a game. And we'll bring you back for another show. And Ronnie, I'm sure you know how the money cards work. We're going to let her load up. We start to the bottom row with $300 of betting money. Bet only costs 3 cards. Movies to the second row for $400. Another 3 cards. $50 win bets. And you get to the top card, the big bet. You must bet at least half the money. You can change the base card 1 time per line. The same card goes up as a push. You don't win, you don't lose. If you play right, you can win $44,800. And you get a joker just for making it to the money cards. Here's $300. You think you can do it, Rodney?
I'm going to try.
All right. Hope you can do it. Good luck to you, Rodney. And for $300, you start off with a queen.
That's a good card. I'm going to go with $250 lower.
Okay, holding back, $250. Lower than a queen. It's another queen, a push, no win, no loss. You still have 300.
Okay, $300 lower.
$300. Lower than a queen. A 9. 609.
Number 3, please.
All right. The 9 becomes a jack. You have 600 and a jack.
$500 lower.
Okay. $500. Lower than a jack. It's a 5. Moving to the next row, Ronnie. You get $400 more of betting money. You now have $1,500 and a 5. You're on a new row.
$750 higher.
Then in the half of the pot, $750. Higher than a 5. It's a joker. Jackpot's been reset to 10,000 because you got the jackpot last time, Ronnie. You still have 1,500 and you still have the 5.
$750 higher than the 5.
Trying the same bet. It is a jack. $2,250 and a jack.
$1,000 lower.
1,000 you say?
Yes.
Lower?
Yes.
Okay, $1,000 lower than a jack. A 7. $3,250 and a 7. I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm going to change the 7 with number 2.
Okay. And the 7 becomes a deuce. $3,250 and a deuce. What was that?
Everything higher.
$3,250 higher than a 2, an 8. Rodney, you're at the big bet. You have that 8 and $6,500.
Let's take it with that last card, please.
I don't blame you. The 8 becomes a king. $6,500 and a king.
$5,550 lower.
Okay. $5,550, you say?
Yes.
Okay. I hope it works. $5,550 lower than a king. It's a 10. $12,050. You're up to $61,850. And you have 2 chances at a $10,000 jackpot.
Okay, I'm going to modify my strategy a little bit. Let's go with number 4, please.
Okay. Is it behind 4? Nope. One more shot.
Okay, let's go to number 5.
Going next door. No luck. And it was behind 1 again.
Okay, that's okay.
So jackpot's going to be raised to 20 grand. But Ronnie, you're becoming a giant killer with $61,850. So we'll see if somebody can topple him. And we'll see you all then.